What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over my dividend income for May of 2024, where I received 8 paychecks. And as you can see, my portfolio is currently at $58,887.87. I almost touched 60,000, but then we just went right back down. But with that being said, let's get right into my dividend income. So on May 8th, I received my first dividend from Lowe's of $7.56. And then if we go over to that stock, you can see I have a little over $1,500 in Lowe's for 6.87 shares at an average price of $226. And the current price is $220. So I am a little bit under on this stock. However, they do have an all right dividend yield of 2%, and their dividend growth is really amazing. In fact, the past few years, they've been increasing around 30%. So even if they went increase their dividend half of that, I would still be excited to own Lowe's. So let's go into my next company, Costco, where I received $4.55, putting me at $12.11 for the month on May 10th. And going into Costco, I have just over $3,300 for only 3.92 shares, average price of $503.12. And I am up a lot on this stock because the current price is $849.99. And don't be fooled by the dividend yield, 2.26%. It's actually somewhere around 0.58 to 0.6% because they recently did a special dividend, which was really nice. Their largest special dividend. And Costco actually does have a large PE ratio of 52.7. However, even with the most recent dip this year in Costco stock, let's see if I can pull that up. All right, looks like it's not really showing. It's probably not going to show because I also put money into this stock. But anyways, Costco had a really large dip earlier in the year. And however, they got over that, and now the stock just continues to grow. It's Costco continues to outperform the S&P 500. So even though it's selling at a massive premium, this is a stock that I want to keep putting money into. And Costco's dividend growth, which is the point of my portfolio, is around 12, 13% or more, which is absolutely insane. It's definitely a stock to look out for. If you ever see a dip, just buy Costco. Don't be one of those people that says, "Oh, I'm waiting for the dip on Costco," and then it never comes. So next up, on the 15th of May, I received looks like 5 dividends from Hormel, $6.71, $5.45 from Abbott Labs, $6.96 from Procter and Gamble, and then $18.04 from AbbVie, and then finally $24.32 from Realty Income. So I put $800 into Realty a couple of months ago, and I finally received the dividend for that. So just shy of $25. But going into my stocks, Hormel, I have a little over 700 bucks in this stock, 23.74 shares, and then an average share price of $45.75. So I am down a lot because the current price is $30.49. And then they do have a pretty good dividend yield, 3.66%. And they do usually have around, 9, 10% dividend growth. So I'm still going to hold on to the stock, see what they do over the next few years. And then next up, we have Abbott Labs, where just over $1,000, 9.91 shares, average price of $110.32, current price of $103.91. So I am down on this stock as well. And they have an all right dividend yield around 2.04%, and they grow their dividend around 7%. So I'm going to hold on to this stock because I like them to grow at least 7%. Next up, we have Procter and Gamble, where I have $1,140, 6.91 shares, and an average price of $134.74. So I am up quite a bit on this stock. It's currently at $164.92. And then they have a decent dividend yield, 2.32%. Their dividend growth isn't the best, but this is a solid company. As you can see, these brands they sell, Bounty, Charmin, Tide, Oral-B, Febreze, Pampers, These are all solid brands. So if there was ever a recession or anything, Procter and Gamble would just keep chugging along. Next up, we have AbbVie, where I have just under $2,000. I have 11.64 shares at an average price of $93.70, and I am up a lot on this stock, $171.52. And then they have a really good dividend yield for as much as it's grown, 3.35 or 3.53%. Plus, they increase their dividend around 10% every single year. So a great yield plus great dividend growth. And this is a strong healthcare company that I really enjoy owning. And next up, we have O Realty. I have just under 5K in this stock, 94.61 shares. So closing in on 100. Average share price is $55.38. I am down a little bit because their current price is $52.82. And then they do have a high dividend yield at 5.81%. However, Realty Income's dividend growth has been lacking these last few years because of the high interest rates. But we'll see how Realty Income looks in the next few years. Still believe they're one of the best REITs to own. And then last but not least, I received $10.60 from Texas Instruments on May 21st. So if we look at this stock, I have just under $1,600, 8.15 shares, an average share price of $162.99. And I am up quite a bit because the current price is $194.53. And then they do have a good dividend yield of 2.64%. And they have high dividend growth. So this is one of those high dividend growth tech stocks that I love to own. And then now, with that being said, let's go into my dividend growth chart. You can see in May, I earned $84.19. Compare that to the second month, or let's compare that to May of 2023, $93.23. So I'm not really earning a lot of money in the first and second month of the quarter because of how I restructured my portfolio. And then year to date, I don't have a lot of money either, $817.59. So, and then for the 12 month, you take the 847 divided by 12 months, currently earning only $68.13 a month, but May is only 5 months into the year. We still have a lot of time. And SCHD just recently paid, or they're about to pay their highest dividend ever. So I'm excited to see what that does for my dividend income. And if you would like to see that, stick around for the next video.